Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, issue number 2. Westchester. What is up, party people? Welcome back to Tripp's Tournament of Titans, which is to backyard wrestling what is my parents' estate is to backyards. And whereas the waivers our wrestlers sign specify, the action is bone-crushingly real. Our main event pits former heavyweight champ Crusher Hogan against a new masked mystery man. Get ready, here comes Spider-Man. What? I told them your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I researched this. Lots of people are scared of spiders. The name only works if I soften the spider part by making myself sound approachable and local. Hogan's the heel. I'm supposed to be the baby face. Don't these guys know anything? Good lord, he's big. Brent, I bet our viewers are looking at this scrawny little reject in his dollar store sweater and asking, is this a joke? I know, am I right, Trip? That was my initial reaction, but the Spider-Man convinced me he's something special, and if he's not, well, we're all gonna see something really, really gross, and the spider gets squashed right before our eyes. Ding, ding, ding! Come here, punk! Oh no! Look at him move, Brent, but not as fast as Trip. Oh no! Right into the steel cage! Ka-chung! Ugh! Snap, Trip! The Crusher's carrying him to the top of the steel cage. All that money, and I paid the lawyer who drafted our injury waivers, is looking like a sound investment, Brent. Get it together, Pete. That back rent's not going to pay itself, and loser's purse is 0. Remember, you're not just Peter Parker, loser freshman anymore. You got bitten by some bizarre spider, and now, well, if they want intimidating, I can give them intimidating. I'm out of here. Hold the fort, Brett. He's gonna throw him back into the ring, right? Marvel at the awesome power of Spider-Man. Maybe I'll dial it back a bit. What the? Ah! Oh, no. I didn't mean to throw him so hard. How can I even do that? He'll come down in the yard and he'll be killed. Unless... What speed? But he can't. He did. Oof. He caught him. I've never seen anything like it my whole life. This is the debut of a new superhero, folks. Brett, check out the waiver. I own him now, right? That's my IP. Sorry, Trip. Just the standard disclaimers against injury, maiming, and death. Yo, Spider-Man, sign this. We'll make a fortune. Sorry, gotta go. Send the prize money to that account I gave you, and it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Friendly. Hey, I don't know how you and the rich kid set that up, but no one shows up Crusher Hogan. I'm gonna make you wish you'd never come out here tonight. Too late. What? Oh, come on. Okay, the lifting I got figured out. But until I figure out exactly how hard I throw, it's Spider-Man no more. I should have taken that bouncer job. A few days later. Okay, I think I've got an idea of how strong I am. Which, wow, each of these water heaters probably weighs more than I do. And my hands can stick to just about anything so firmly that nothing can dislodge them. But only if I want them to be that sticky. Just my theories about how that works blow my mind. Still, I could use a way to snag things like are out of my reach, like Crusher Hogan was. And it would be nice to be able to take down bad guys without worrying about hurting them too badly. But, oh, Pete, for a guy who's supposed to be smart, sometimes you're pretty dense. But you do have some money left from that wrestling gig, and you are a chemistry nerd, as he looks at a spider coming down from a web. Queens. Peter, what are you doing with all that flammable looking stuff? A project for home ec. It was my weakest subject, and I want to improve on it for my new school. Good idea. I wish they'd hurry up and settle on what school that's gonna be. I'll be at work if you need me. I was a science nerd long before I could crawl up the walls. This should be the easy part. Almost got it. Almost. Thwop! Ugh! Definitely need to add some self-dissolving mechanism. Maybe so the webs disappear after 2 or 3 hours. Manhattan, 2 days later. Definitely less than 2 hours. And I should really treat my hero clothes with something to keep my webs from sticking to them. Dude, did you eat garlic before robbing that jewelry store? I didn't expect you this close, whatever you are. A guy who ate yogurt. That's what I am. Queens, uncomfortably close. 2 hours later. Pete, did you hear they assigned us a new school? The way my luck's been going, it's probably one of those Charles Dickens schools where they beat you if your tie's crooked. Yikes, and I thought I was jaded. Rockford T. Bales High School is more athletic focused than STEM oriented, but its academics are still top notch. We can make it work, unless you plan to eat garlic every day. Sorry Nico, I didn't expect to run into anyone. Don't worry, by the time we get to Rockford, I'll be 100% ready to debut the new me. Rockford T. Bales High, the following Monday. I really need to stop thinking I'm ready for things I'm absolutely not ready for. Do you see all these kids? It's like going to school in Olympic Village. Oh, come on. Besides, we're probably smarter than all of them. Except we're not the brochure that said the grade point average here is 3.8. New plan. Let's just keep our heads down and try not to get noticed until summer. Hey, new kid! Is that your Maserati? Because everyone knows I park my Ferrari here. I had to park under the trees. Birds sit in trees, and we all know what they do when they're sitting in trees. Oh, great, of course. That Trip guy goes to school here. Calm down, Pete. He only knows you as Spider-Man. No, I took the train, and I don't actually have a license yet. Trip, these are the transfers from Midtown. My bad. I should have known. By your clothes, you can't afford a sniff, a Maserati. Word to the wise, new kid. Nobody's happier here. I'll give you a pass this time, seeing as you didn't know anything. Stay out of the way of people who matter, and might just make it through this semester. Hold up now, I recognize you. You're that Nepo baby who's so obnoxious you have to pay old dudes in tights to hang out with you, and you actually put it online. What did you just say, goth girl? Consider it an intervention. One your friends would have had a long time ago if you actually had any, instead of moochers like that guy who just leeches off of you. You're as unhinged as you look. One sec, Brent. Should an interview on Trip. There we go. Let's all watch the thrilling bit of cinema for right, shall we? Dude treats me like his butler. Brett, get this. Brett, bring me that. Who does he think he is? It's cool though. I yoinked his tablet, skis, Paddock Felipe. Dude's so rich and lazy, if he can't find something, he just buys another one. Then there's what I've got going on with his sister when she comes home from college. My sister, I'll kill you. Hey, the heart wants what the heart wants, and I'd like to see you try, little man. Thank you. How did you do that? I'm from LA. Basic rule of survival. Before you enter a new hunting ground, find out who the apex predators are and learn their weaknesses. Besides, you helped me at Midtown. We're good at looking out for each other, you know? We're smart, but in different ways. Every day, we figure out this high school thing a little bit more. And together, we're unstoppable. You know what, Nico? I like the sound of that a lot. She's right. That night, yes, thwip. Perfect. Doesn't stick to my mask at all. Just took a little more effort. I can't let myself get discouraged by fuel false starts. It's like school. Do your homework, prepare, learn from your mistakes. So much better than jumping, and things will get better. Thwip, thwip. Calculated, perfect. Amount of thickness, just enough give. Who are you? And here's my chance to get the name right. Me, just a guy from the neighborhood. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's the third sighting of Spider-Man, the new hero who seems dedicated to looking out for locals. We'll bring any new reports of his activities, so you right here on Channel 9. Captain America, PSA meme, goes viral. Stark Industries. The disrespect of this clown. First he interferes with my mail, then he claims my neighborhood is his own. My neighborhood of Queens has belonged to my Freddy family for over 120 years. That's not gonna change, Don Man Freddy. I am confident it won't, Malcolm. I place and trust in you and our guest, the Enforcers. Don't trouble yourself now, Mr. Silvermane. I mean, Mr. Manfredi, the walks here, he ain't some watch the poser. Like that wrestler. He'll crush this punk with his bare hands. Fancy Dan will be a champion of 4 or 5 martial arts leagues, if not for this guy he's killed in the ring. And me, well, I tend to stay under the radar. Yeah, people who mess with Montana tend to stay under the dirt. Don't worry, Don Manfredi. The Spider-Man is about to find out what happens when the neighborhood ain't so friendly. The next evening. Sorry about all the night shifts. The shelter's short-handed. Hey, if they need you, they need you. I'm not good company anyway, with all this catch-up work I've got for Rockford. Not sure what I feel worse about lying to Aunt May or that I'm getting used to it. Not that I have much choice. She'd lose it if she thought I was out there risking my life. I need something better than a sweater over a button-down shirt. And this thrift store hockey jersey fits. But there's something missing. Something that says Spider-Man. And I'll figure that out later. The important thing is that it does its job. Not bad. Web fluid tanks, not bad at... Whoops, clink. Gotta get used to the web fluid tanks. It'll take time, I guess. Time and practice. Funny thing is, some things I would have thought would be tough aren't really. I used to worry about how I'd find people to help, but I always seem to know where there's trouble. Not sure what you'd call it. An instinct? Maybe a sense? You just made your last move, Chucklehead. No, please. Doesn't matter as long as it works. My parents used to call that the magic word. They were wrong. Only magic words are here's the money. I don't have it. Wrong answer. Twip. Huh? It's raining Spider-Man. You. Oh, I'm sorry. The answer we were looking for is hallelujah. But you'll have a chance to redeem yourself in our lightning round, where the category is times you should have just give up. Bring it, you skinny little schmuck. Lots of bystanders recording this. I better wrap it up quickly for their safety. Of course, no law says I can't look good while I do it. Spider-Man tries to grab up Fancy Dan, but he gets out of the way. Thwip, thwip, thwip. Hey, how'd you do that? Woof, brah! As he kicks him right to the chest. You gotta tell, dummy. Curl your middle fingers back. You ain't fighting street punks now. Big shot. What? As he gets smacked upside the head. Ugh! We're professionals. Come on, focus. These guys are tough and experienced. But I can do things they can't. Boom! There we go. Wide web spray he can't dodge. Zip! Brah! Rock! And this guy may be big, but I'm a match for him. I just need to... Montana, you seen enough? Reckon so, as we see Montana bust through the door. With the snap of his whip, he breaks the web shooters. Aw, come on. I get it. The webs come out of the tanks. Whoop. Not no more, they don't. Prequel. As Spider-Man takes a hit. Ox, pull Dan free. You got it, Montana. Whipped, named after a state Spielberg's lawyer called, You're in big trouble. Ugh. Why don't you just shoot him, Montana? Cause if he dodges it and I kill a rubberneck, it sends the wrong message. Oh, what's the right message? The right message is you mess with the boss, you die ugly. We're gonna write it real eloquent all over this loser's face. I really need to stop thinking I'm ready for things I'm absolutely not ready for. To be continued. Let's see what happens to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in issue number 3.